Yeah, they go and vote and manipulate.
Good morning, wonderful people. Good morning. This is Bystanders at the Newsstands. I'm Christian Chuku. We are starting very late today. We have crisis with the petrol. It is very hard, very difficult for you to get petrol in Lagos. From 165, we have 280 naira per liter, and the product is very hard to find. The product is very scarce this morning. We're experiencing that, and also it is affecting us running our system. Running the company is affecting us somewhat. Sorry for the late coming. I'm very sorry. We appreciate your patience and also your patronage this morning. I'm Christian Chuku. This is Bystanders at the Newsstands. Already at the bus stop, people are bitterly complaining about the fuel crisis, bitterly complaining about the situation of the country. I had to trek from home because of the situation. It is not easy, but we thank God that we are here to speak out, and also a closed mouth is a closed destiny. We still have more days ahead of us. Let's look at the papers this morning. Yes, the gradual removal of petrol subsidy starts April. That's from the federal government. The gradual removal of petrol subsidy starts April. That's from the federal government. Those campaigning are saying they will get rid of it quickly. It's safer for the current administration to start removing fuel subsidy from second quarter. That is Finance Minister Ahmed at 3.25 trillion naira subsidy costs. Yes, it must be exited. 3.25 trillion naira subsidy cost must be exited. Muslim ticket. My husband has never impeded my religious freedom. That is Tinubu's wife speaking on the Muslim ticket. Says my husband has never impeded my religious freedom. Buhari approves 1.9 trillion naira for NNPC's intervention in 44 road projects. Buhari approves 1.9 trillion naira for NNPC's intervention in 44 road projects. Also, the Apapa gridlock. Touts are extorting us, and they have Lagos State government's backing. That is from truckers and freight forwarders. South extorting us have Lagos government backing. This from truckers and freight forwarders. We have other reports here this morning. Nigeria's next president should come from Southeast. Okay, that is from NCF. Nigeria's next president should come from Southeast. Yesterday we had the PDP campaign. Also, we had the OB Labour Party campaign in Kaduna State. We had the PDP campaign in Osun State, yes, and they're having another campaign in Oyo State, Ibadan. Yes, the same fate candidacy. This is from the New Telegraph. Court strikes out suit against Tinubu. Court strikes out suit against Tinubu. Let me check this morning how we are going on the live feed. What do you think? We are all talking about subsidy. Subsidy. It seems Nigerians are paying for this subsidy without it being removed. The price that you get fuel, though it's been scarce, you get it for. In Lagos State, currently you have 280 naira from 250 to 280 naira per liter. Then in the southeast, you have 400, 450. Probably enough to get 210, 220. That is before removal of subsidy. Before removal of subsidy. Obi says that new Nigeria is possible in Kaduna campaign. Obi says that new Nigeria is possible. New Nigeria is possible. We have other reports here. We have Christian elders express concern over inflammatory, inciting comments. Christian elders express concern over inflammatory, inciting comments. But the government is there and they are watching all these comments. What about the peace accord? What is the essence of the peace accord? How effective is the peace accord? We will stop general election in the southeast. This is coming from Masob. We will stop general election in the southeast. This is coming from Masob. Okay, let's still move on. Federal government, Federal Executive Council, okay, it's 1.9 trillion NNPCL expenditures on 44 roads. Where are these projects? Where is the dividend of this democracy in our country today? I have Mr. Lucky, Edonobi, Lagos.
Yes, good morning. What is happening? Everybody have disarrayed. The whole people are disarrayed. Nigeria have disarrayed. Anyway, good morning. My brothers and sisters, look, we're always saying, by the grace of God, we're always talking. We are fed up. We are tired. People are angry everywhere. Man, women, children. It's just remaining for us to just troop out now. Start either killing or slapping or beating. What are you, my brother? See, I'm angry.
I have to trek from my house.
You trek. Tell them, let them know that what I'm saying here is the truth.
There's no fuel. I don't know.
See, I only say the reality. I don't come here to analyze old news. What is reality now? What's happening now? You trek. What of me? We are angry with the best, Nigeria the best, so my brother. All these politicians who have paraded themselves now, it's just us. Let's slap them, beat them, stun them, catapult them, let them go out. Nigeria is angry.
Is it the government or politicians?
Who are the politicians? They are the government now. I know hearing billions or trillions that is going on. We are suffering no fuel.
3.2.
I feel like crying.
Trillion naira subsidy.
Oh God!
They must take away 3.25 trillion naira and pay for subsidy.
NPC deceiving us. Minister is deceiving us.
How much is fuel?
Fuel now. Yesterday, let me tell you. I came back late yesterday, and I have to pick gallon. No light, no fuel. I went round a place I got fuel. They were selling 300. How much do I owe? 1.5. If I buy how many liters?
They will collect money for gallon.
They will collect money for gallon. I have no choice. And Nigerians, everybody just quiet as if we are enjoying it. We quiet. What are they waiting for? They are waiting for election. They are waiting for the new man to come. We are keep recycling people like IG who's supposed to go. You stayed again for 4 years. What is now Nigeria? We are not like this before.
Somebody say all of you are lying. You are just pretending.
Okay, see. Oh my goodness! You want me to negate myself before you know I'm telling lies? Eh? Oh, Baba, this an old man. You see not me, Baba. Is there a fuel? Baba said no fuel. Is there any rice? Ask Matthew. We are suffering. PDP, APC. And they brought it 2019, 2015. Today, I don't know what to People are dying. Maybe Matthew is enjoying. You know where he's collecting money from.
Matthew?
Yes.
No, Matthew is in this in Nigeria.
Matthew is an Agbo man. No, Agbo people, they are very clever. They are very clever. Are you hearing me? Hear me where? Edo man is talking. We are dying under Buhari. Let him hear it. Say this message to Buhari anywhere he is. That's wrong. Nigerians are dying under him. You should honorable resign and go home. You should go home. We are suffering. No rice, no water, no light.
There is hope.
Which hope?
Election is coming.
Which election? Hope for poverty. Hope for hatred. Hope no water. Hope no fuel. You know say fuel. Fuel bring many things. When you have fuel, you have food, you have light, you have many things. When there's no fuel, you know fuel affects so many things in Nigeria. You know now. Without fuel, transportation, it's like we are slave now. We are even slave. We prefer to even remain as a slave in other country than in our own country. It's not healthy. I am not here to lie. I am here to say the truth or reality on ground. I am not here to print anything, my brother. Nigerians are dying under this APC. APC have even they chain us, they lock us. Are you happy? You go home, your children are waiting for food. I tell the story. Yesterday, I came here yesterday, see my children lie down on the ground. Baba, no fuel, no light. I have to pick color around 12 o'clock. Going around looking for fuel. When the place I saw fuel, 300 naira. How much am I holding? 1.5. And I fed up. You want to see people die in the street before you know they are suffering? We are tired. And the worst thing, they are waiting for election. Do you know what will happen tomorrow? People are dying. No light, and Nigerians are enjoying it. The politicians.
But is there hope?
Which hope? Is it the hope APC said a new hope? Hope of hatred, hope of no light, hope of insecurity. You saw what happened in Edo State? The police and the army, they're just collecting salary for nothing. It was the vigilante who went to rescue those people. And they came to claim glory. You see the priest they born alive? Do you think you just see a Muslim and born a Muslim alive, then Kaduna will remain peace?
You know they arrested two indigenous.
You see, we're supposed to be angry now. We're supposed to.
Leave him now, leave him.
You know, Kule, sometimes, I don't know where you come from. I don't know where you come from. You behave like you see that ideology of 3 men standing in Lagos when you are coming. It's like you look like one of them there. I don't know, you are a voter. Please allow me to say something. I'm angry this morning. I am not here to tell people the lie. I'm here to say the truth. We are angry. It's like Kule.
Edobu is part of the kidnappers.
Yes. I thank God we fish them out. If it's other state, let me tell you something. Edo people, we don't take last. We say the truth. Let me tell you, according to that a story that those people, the chiefs and some people, they are APC, other party. That's what I heard. That they less them. So until investigation carried out before they know whether it's truth. Now this time around, anything can happen. APC, PDP, everybody's fighting themselves. But I'm telling you, the hope is that happiness that they are able to brought them out. Not the one that happened Kaduna, which they stay almost 1 year. But I'm telling you, my brother, Nigerians, we need to change. See, the people, it's like they like suffering. Nigeria like suffering, but I don't like suffering. I don't like suffering. I'm not happy. My brother, you see, we just go outside and looking for God to bring. God cannot throw yam down. God cannot throw rice down. It's the government responsibility to do that. They are not doing it, and we're quiet.
Okay, what's the solution to this problem now?
Solution is that I can't say election should stop. Go and get your PVC. But question I'm asking, who do we vote for? The right person.
You have not seen any right person.
I'm delegating this question to outsider who are watching me.
Have you not seen any right person?
I'm coming. I delegate this question to outsider who are watching me. And the Nigeria too. Please.
On your own.
Live on your own. I can make a mistake. After all of us make mistake. All of us make mistake. No. I am not giving it to Nigerians now and their bro who are watching me. Please help us choose the right candidate, because you know why? Some of the people in abroad always abuse us. That we are the people that bring Buhari. But I'm not sending the message now to you who are watching me in abroad. Please, tomorrow, I am coming here Friday tomorrow. Deliberate. Help us choose.
I am supporting Obi because Obi is a Nigerian.
I want to get like 10 from abroad. 10. And if I have 10 people tomorrow, or 15 in abroad, I will support that Obi. But I am giving the, and I'm not telling you now, Nigerians, you, and if forget my mind, that's how we say Buhari is the Messiah. That's the Messiah. Please, I want you, I am giving this task. I am giving this task. Please, I want you, because most of these abroad people, when you mention article, they are angry. When you mention Tinubu, they are angry. You hear me? See, when you mention, listen though, when you mention Obi, some are angry. When you mention article, some are angry. When you mention Tinubu, they are angry. You mention Kwakata, angry. Please, I am not giving that task. Tomorrow, I want to see the people. So be, let's go. If there's any mistake, let them know. Until the day, not now. Until I get respect for this people.
Okay, thank you very much.
Because they are the one watching. Nigeria doesn't watch us. How many Nigerians watching us?
Most of our viewers are Nigerians.
How many Nigerians can buy data to watch you?
Most of our viewers are Nigerians.
They are there.
Okay, thank you very much.
See, don't come and tell Matthew, don't come and tell people lie here. Tell them the truth.
Thank you very much.
Edo can never be. Edo can be.
You know what I'm talking again?
I am giving that.
There's no need to disclose. This Lucky is a real politician. When you are looking at politician, he's a real politician, and he has been learning the trend. He has been learning the trend for a long. You know, truth to extract truth from him, it's going to be very difficult.
Yeah, I know.
Right? He is a PDP man. He is an Atiku man. He loves Atiku. He loves Melaye, Zino. He took picture with them the other time, and they said the only thing that sees this time around is they are not giving money. They will ask you to go and work. Right? And me, as I'm here, the lapses, I know APC has some lapses, because what I'm angry for was the refinery, and I keep saying it. The major things the youth needs to survive the economy is refinery, a good refinery, and lights.
Or leadership.
No, I'm just saying it's good leadership that provide that now. It's good leadership. You get that through
leadership.
No, you get that through good leadership. But for now, as the system is, we can never get a good leadership, a good leaders. We can never get a good leader. As the constitution we are operating on, as it is, we just be going round and round, round and round, round and round, round and round. We can never get a good leader with this constitution, deceptive constitution, the 1999 constitution that was packaged by Justice, what's it called? Justice, I think I'll remember his name, through the military. Nikki Toby, you know, that was already packaged by late Justice Nikki Toby, by the military. That we Nigerian, and they never consulted anybody. They never consulted the youth. They never consulted the elders. They never consulted the traditional ruler. And it's a scam constitution, and nothing can work. You cannot get a good leader through this, you know, moribund, what's it called, constitution you are using. So let's take it or leave it to that level. And as of me, the APC, they form my hand. There's a party I'm following, but APC form my hand on the refinery. After all, one is getting to operational standard, but it's going to still take next year, right? But the problem started from the PDP during the Obasanjo time. It's part of the SPU. No, we have to go back. We have to go. The president now.
They are not the ones in charge of power.
They are the ones that will need to come back. They are the ones to come back.
You're dragging us back.
I want to bring them back.
How are we moving forward?
They claim. No, wait. You see now, all this election now. Who are the one endorsing? They are the one endorsing. But what I expected them to do is that constitution is they know it's faulty. They will still bring bad person in. That constitution will bring a bad candidate. We always produce a bad candidate, and these people know it's their constitution.
But the APC will have change the constitution.
They will have changed the constitution.
They have 8 years.
They flaw on that level too. APC flaw on that level too. It's a party it's a party I support through Asiwaju. I'm telling you, I'm an independent, supporter of Asiwaju. I don't go to meetings. I don't go to
APC.
I don't support Buhari as it is. Mr. Buhari, he formed my hand a bit in some aspect. I don't need to lie here. He floored my hand, and towards the end of it now, it was just waking up to do the needful. The needful he ought to have done. The needful he ought to have done. He did not do it. Economic wouldn't have been in shambles like this. As it is, that refinery, I see no reason why they could not fix that refinery themselves within 8 years. Within 8 years, are they not copying? What story do they have to say about maladministration of PDP then? That could not fix the refinery that spent $16 billion on electricity.
Let's move forward.
And moving forward,
we have now. What can we do now?
What can we do now is, I think, if you can give a break to ask for constitutional review, so that we will not fall into same deep trap that has been dug for us.
Let's look at fuel. Have you bought fuel recently?
My friends have bought 350, 300.
Where? In Lagos.
Ikeja Island there. Yes, they sell. Ogba, Ogba, they sell 2 something in Ogba, yeah. Okera side, the Ajayi Road, down Okera. Yeah, go there, you see. They sell, but queue is, why should we be suffering? Why? They are paying subsidies now.
No.
You have never started. They've not removed it. That's why the price is still. When they remove it, you'll be buying petrol. When I come here,
what caused the increase?
What caused the increase? You don't have refinery. That is what they are hiding under. They are hiding on the refinery is dilapidated. They have to do it turn around. All the government, all the leaders in this country, they have been turning around the refinery, and they have been pumping money to turn around the refinery. The refinery has never worked. It's only in Nigeria. I still say Nigeria refinery doesn't work. It never works. And you go to Saudi. Saudi has the biggest refinery in the world. Saudi Aramco. You can never say that they can never see one day that they said the refinery is 40. You can never see the refinery is 40. Then you go to what's it called? Israel. They have one of the biggest refineries too. You can never see that the refinery, stop working or collapse. And that is why they are supplying fuel to majority of European countries up to today. Nigeria is supposed to be feeding the whole Africa. will fall. Nigeria is supposed to be feeding the whole Africa, except Angola. Angola has taken over from us now as the fifth largest oil producing in the country, because a giant that's supposed to be a giant is a sleeping giant as we're talking now. So the way it is, I've gone enough. I've witnessed what I need to witness in this country: the good, the bad, the ugly.
To 300, 400.
You've never seen anything. You go and pull all those. That's why I'm still going back to all those leaders. They cause this trouble. They cause this problem. I'm telling you what to do. You are saying president. It's not. Go and bring out all those leaders. Bring them out. We know them one by one. It's not going to take any time. They are the ones that will solve the problem they created. They are the ones that will solve the problem. Then we pick at their places one by one. They come out. We pick at them. What we don't need to attack. We don't need to be violent. We need you back. The damages you cause. Come and come and repair. There are like a lot of allegations. That's why I'm saying your constitution you have cannot allow a president to be probed. Even after immunity. How many presidents have you seen being probed after immunity?
So that is a futile arrangement. What can we do now?
Did I need to tell you what to do?
Be out protesting.
Did I need to tell you?
As an activist,
I don't need to instigate. You should know what to do. You should know what to do. I don't want to be an instigator. That I'm instigating.
Are you not an activist?
You should yourself personally should be an activist. The oppression, economic oppression, is supposed to turn you to an activist. So you don't need to be asking me how will you, at what age? Listen, when Jonathan, the one was in your age, when you ruled Nigeria, were you aware?
The Ojota,
do you read the history?
Protest.
You read the history?
Those that led the protest, how old were they?
Those that led the protest.
Under Jonathan.
Now, those that led the protest, they were old guys.
True.
They were
you are not exempted.
Huh?
You are not exempted.
I'm telling you the reality.
You are not exempted.
There is now you to use your imagination. Say it is right time to, voice out, to speak loud, and to sorrow. Okay, that this is what we want. You are suffering and smiling.
That's
the way
what you are doing. I'm giving opportunity.
That's what I'm saying to you. That's what I'm sending my.
I'm expecting the real protest.
The real protest.
Yeah, so that I can come and cover you.
Are you ready to organize?
I can come and cover you.
As a journalist.
I can cover you.
No,
what a journalist will do.
A journalist can protest
to report.
You can protest too.
I know.
You know.
Now,
so why can't you lead the protest?
We'll let people know what you're doing.
So you want?
That's what you can be at the front.
Spread the message. Mobilize. Let me see your own.
No, you are not to mobilize.
Let me see your own
input. And spread the message.
Are you not saying Nigerian likewise?
Okay.
Are you not part of the suffering?
The SPV saga. Apologize to me or risk exposure. I think it tells Tinubu.
See, SPV saga. Atiku has no denial. He shouldn't deny anything. Everybody knows that under Atiku Obasanjo government, there was misappropriation of funds. Even our general in charge then, he has to arrange people, the same corrupt people that he was chasing after, to come and contribute to his Obasanjo library. What did they call that? When you are still in power, is that not corruption? The SPV issue that is happening now, we know how Mr. Vice President then went to America to go and bribe some congressmen. I think you are.
I was alive then.
You are alive. Are you aware of the story?
I wasn't aware.
You are not aware. He went to bribe some of the congressmen about one oil transaction deal, and immediately he left the congressman. The FBI busted on through information. They busted the congressman and they met. They ransacked everywhere. They did not see anything until they went to the man fridge, the freezer, and they saw such bunch of dollars, in, and the investigation was traced to Atiku.
Okay, somebody had to ask you, is Tinubu corrupt?
Yeah, I can't say Tinubu is a saint. Okay. I cannot say he's a saint.
Sorry.
Who is this thief now? This guy is pickpocketing again. Oh. This I don't know the Lagos. What are you calling from this? Now, I can't say Tinubu is a saint. Likewise, that is why I want to tell all those guys, say Obi is not a saint, Tinubu is not a saint, Atiku is not a saint. They have all tested Nigerian money. one way or the other. They should not tell us they are saints. Nobody is a saint among them. I can't say anybody is a saint, right? So to me, I've answered your question. Tinubu is not a saint, and anybody that is a saint should come out. I'm not a saint myself. I'm not a saint.
Okay, let's move on. There's a gradual removal of petrol subsidy.
We've been saying that. That would be
Without we knowing.
That would be a shock.
But it's going to start April. The federal minister.
April is going April, but that is what a new government that is coming in will inherit, you know. And what are we now saying? From suffering to slavery, slavery to suffering. That's how they will be passing us, suffering and
What's
smiling.
the best thing for Nigeria?
I'm telling you, the best thing. Tunisia is doing that. As of current minutes, hours I'm talking now, the Tunisians, they are still on the street, say they want a better constitution. It's your constitution that will make life better for you. It's your constitution that will bring a good governance. It's your constitution that will bring a good leaders. But the constitution you're using is deceptive, is faulty. Like it has a lacuna that people hide under. People hide under it. In Nigeria, president is the most powerful president in the world as we're talking now. Take it or leave it. You can't checkmate the Nigerian president. If you checkmate him, you are gone. Check it from all the presidents we have been having. They are the most powerful in the world. So we need to cut all those wings. If you want a better Nigeria, you need to work on the constitution so that you can be equal.
I'm famished here.
You can be equal.
I'm famished.
You can be equal.
I'm famished.
Right? If not, the suffering continues.
I'm famished.
The suffering continues.
Give me mineral. Give me mineral. Eh? Good morning, Mr. Matthew.
Good morning, Mr. Christian.
Wow. I was expecting that there will be protests, or Nigerians will be tired of what is happening.
Well, which one specifically? Because so many things are happening.
I know, maybe you don't go to the market, you don't use fuel.
You see, Nigerians are too docile, and I think Nigerians are tired of this government.
There's something that's happening to Nigeria.
And they just want to bear it and allow the government to fizzle out. Because if you look at the level of hardship, like you rightly cited, is cause for serious concern, and people should have been on the streets. But I think Nigerians are just getting patient to exercising patience for this government to leave the stage, since they're already counting down seriously. But if you look at the issue of PMS, like you said, when Jonathan tried to increase the pump price, that is even far below what we are seeing currently, the reaction was massive. And that's because God is a northerner. The North do not want to protest against their own person, irrespective of bad governance, bad policies, and all that. Wow. And so how the West form alliance with the North, because the VP is from the western part of the country. I think there's a conspiracy of the North and the West, and
North and South.
The South, what I mean Southwest, and that's the reason you hardly see protest and reaction from Nigerians. And so, in fact, it's quite unfortunate, but generally speaking, I think Nigerians are exercising patience to see this government went down.
On the Muslim ticket, Tinubu's wife says, my husband has never impeded my religious freedom.
That one is different from Nigeria having a Muslim president and a Muslim running mate. The guy that took the case to court, I understand the court struck the case out on the basis of the guy lacking logo standing to institute the action. Because we look at from the angle of the Constitution, the Constitution recognizes that when we are talking about federal character, that every position you give out, it has to reflect that spread. So in the spirit of the Constitution never envisaged a situation where one religion will monopolize the presidency, having the president from the same religion with the vice president. I think the people who drafted the constitution would have went further to make specifics, so that it will not just be implied, it would have been directly, expressly stated that one religion should not dominate the presidency. I think going forward in the constitutional review, National Assembly should look in that direction. Because the only way you can have a seamless society, a society where you have peaceful coexistence, where everybody have a sense of belonging, is where people are accommodated from all angles. That is why when the people from the southeast protest under this administration, they are justified. Because to any angle you look at, apart from the ministerial position, you see injustice, you see sentiment against them, you see lopsidedness against them, and the constitution never investigated that situation. So I am saying that going forward, the National Assembly should look into amending the relevant section of the constitution to have specifics in terms of how the president and vice president should be elected, how religiously, that is from religious angle, from ethnicity, it should be balanced.
Okay, gradual removal of petrol subsidy starts April. That's from the federal government.
I think this government is trying to set
There's a cost of 3.25 trillion naira that must be removed.
No, what I'm trying to say in essence, if you look at the budget of this year, you understand that the fuel subsidy is supposed to end by June. So, and this government, what they did technically is to ensure that they leave office before the subsidy will be removed. But that notwithstanding, any person that wins, the next government that is coming in can decide to tinker with that decision and maybe have supplementary budget, because it's going to be too harsh on the people and the reaction. I don't think whether the incoming government will be ready to absorb the shock, the reaction from Nigerians, because the government will be too young to start being so unpopular. Whether I like it or not, it's going to make the government that will be formed after Muhammadu Buhari's government unpopular. Because if you remove subsidy, whether I like it or not, price of premium motor spirit cannot be less than 400 naira per liter. And if that happens,
wow,
you and I know.
We are having 400 naira in some places. Is it that
I
the
know.
subsidy is going on?
What is happening from my own understanding is, as it stands, NNPC is so important of petroleum products. And the price of production in the international market, refineries where they bring it, will have increased. And perhaps the government do not want to push, NNPC do not want to absorb the difference more than what they are absorbing. They not technically push it to consumers. Yes, because what is happening is, according to marketers, NNPC is not selling directly to them. They sell to third parties, who in turn sell to marketers. And you cannot accuse NNPC that they are the one that have jacked the price, because you didn't buy from them. So they created a room where people will go to the back door, buy from them, and come sell to marketers. So what I understand or what I sense is happening is, they do not want to absorb the increase in cost of production further. They technically push it to consumers.
And it's too bad.
No, actually it's too bad.
It's too bad.
It's too bad.
We are in a way paying for subsidy.
Definitely. Technically, I can say subsidy is gradually being removed. And the government, it may be a way to test the reaction from the people. And they would have seen that Nigerians are docile, that they are not reacting. So I think that will pave way for the eventual removal. Don't forget that even as we speak, the government, discos, that is electricity distribution companies, technically increase tariff.
Yeah, because what we are buying before, we have to add money.
Like in the company where I live, I handle the billing, the meter. If we recharge with 5,000 naira before now, we used to have 100 kilowatts. currently, if we recharge with 5,000, we are getting 78 kilowatts. And they did this thing secretly. Because I know that each time they try to increase it, there is reaction from people. They receive their decision. I understand Sirap is in court with them, but I don't think Nigerians have reacted enough to put pressure on them to rescind that decision, and it's too bad.
Okay. I don't have any other thing. Thank you very much. Yes, well, for the PVC collection, we have till January 22nd when INEC has given as a deadline for collection of PVC. So that's why we are going to enforce show your PVC. I have Mercy Raphael. Good morning, Mercy. Thank you for waiting.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah.
Good morning, Chris.
There is gradual removal of petrol subsidy.
Remover. They are removing it.
You can see the price we are paying. Some are paying 400.
Some are paying 450, 350, 250.
Against 165.
Against 165 we've been paying before. So the subsidy has been removed actually. Secretly, they have not met up.
Even electricity.
Electricity fare has been hiked now. So secretly like that. Secretly they did not tell us.
So and Nigerians are not doing anything.
Utility bills are killing us this time around. Everything about the utility bills have gone high. Electricity, all the discos are the current aspirants, like as I said in the past. Atiku you are seeing is one of the discos. Jonathan is a disco. Almost all of them. It's only P2B I have not had that has any stake with NEPA, National Electricity Power Authority.
I think, okay.
Yes, I don't think he has stake on it. He has not bought any stake.
I heard something about him having stake, but I have not confirmed.
It's not confirmed. It's not, has been, clarified if it's one of the shareholders or one of the discos. So let me tell you, all of them, they know what they are doing. Article you say is our problem today. The fact that we have epileptic power supply in Nigeria across the country is because of his stake with what they call it, Mekano. He is the one that is having a monopoly over that company, Mekano. He bought the franchise and is the one that is a sole distributor in this country. That's why you have epileptic power supply in Nigeria. He is causing problem in Nigeria electricity supply because he is the one that is selling his generator alone. Yes, Mikano, he makes his money, he doesn't share anything with anybody. Atiku, everybody is eyeing now to win election in Nigeria has been the problem we have in this country. Atiku has milked Nigeria dry during his tenure with the former President Chief Olusegun Obasanjo from 1999 till 2007. Atiku has been making money illegally from Federal Republic of Nigeria. All the public establishment in Nigeria nation has been sold by Atiku to himself. He sold at the back door. He will go and collect his own stake. After selling 900 billion, he will table only 500 billion to Obasanjo. What? Cutting away with the remaining 400 billion. That was how he sold the whole federal government establishment up to the tune of over 350 federal public institution or corporation in Nigeria were sold by Atiku. Under what? These guys of privatization. I'm telling you, make your own feasibility studies. It is in my lab, it is on my phone.
What can Nigerians do now that they are facing
What can Nigerians do? When you see, let me tell you, many people are coming here to tell you that they are supporting Atiku. Many people are telling you here that they are supporting APC. It is so glaring that we have many stupid youths. We have many stupid elders in Nigeria. Nigerians are confused. They don't know their right. They don't know their left. People are still telling you that this regime, nothing is wrong in it. I don't know. I don't remember when last we went there. We've gone to that place to buy yam.
No.
We went there last year. It was 4-5. I think you remember when we did our yam party.
Yeah.
Yam party, we bought yam so expensive. It was so expensive yam. It's not affordable again. You can't have all this yam, this kind of porridge yam mixed with palm oil. Very, very delicious, meal like that. You don't have it again. In various Nigerian homes, yams are just for the farmers in the village. And if they come to the township to sell, they will sell it high because the cost of farming now is high. You understand? Farm implements all those
insecurity.
Yes, insecurity has been the major fact militating agriculture in Nigeria now. The major factor militating against farming in Nigeria now is insecurity. In the northeast there, they were before. popularly known for farming, fishing at the Lake Chad basis. Farming across, from former Gongola state to Borno state, they are farmers. The land there are arable land, very fertile land. Do you understand? But this time around, nobody goes to farm there. We have a lot of problem here in Nigeria. Let me tell you, famine, drought, food drought. I don't mean drought as in no rain. No. Food drought is coming. Nigerians were going to feel it 2023 as we are here now, so 2024. We will know what the havoc Buhari regime has cost us. We don't know anything now yet. This is a man that has scattered the security apparatus of this country. He retired how many generals in the Nigerian military, numbering 90-something, and they are from southern Nigeria extractions. Yoruba, Igbo, Ijo, Efik, Ibibio. I counted not up to 7 officers, military officers, chiefs in the north that was recently retired. Let me tell you, he retired all of them as I'm talking to you. This thing happened either last month. We don't know what is happening in Nigeria. It's the Nigerian diaspora that are getting the right news from the right sources. We don't know. Many officers from SS, SS meaning Southeast, SW meaning Southwest, MP meaning Mid-Belt. That was how the narrator was just giving, the instances on his narratives. Let me tell you, not less than 80-something to 90-something major generals in the Nigerian army were retired, and all of them are from southern Nigeria. Look, let me tell you, ethnic cleansing or extermination of certain ethnicities in Nigeria does not mean that they will come out with AK-58, 59, shooting everybody. No. Buhari unite together with all the Fulanis in Africa, trying to cause ethnic cleansing in Nigeria, and some morons don't know. Political morons, politicians who are morons in the southern Nigeria, they don't know. Because of the suite of what? Billion, trillion, quadrillion, and whatever amount they call it, let me tell you, it is going on currently. If these people strike today to eliminate the Igbos, the Yorubas, it is as simple as ABC. Yet, Fawemi, the governor of Ekiti State, he doesn't know about it. Yet, the former governor of Fawoche doesn't know about it. Yet, the former governor of Anambra State, Obiano, and the rest of them, they don't know about it. Yet, let me tell you, Wike he doesn't know what is going on in Nigeria. All they know is that they are cutting home billions, millions, emoluments, allowances for former governors, for the present serving ones. Because of that, they turn their back on gross inequality that is going on in this country.
Okay, like I said, what are the people doing?
The people are doing nothing.
People are just confused on what to do.
Yes, people are doing nothing. What do you expect people to do? Didn't you watch that guy that was putting in Obi uniform or vest? Let me tell you, they told the guy to lie down. I don't know from where they throw this video at, but all I know is that was southern Nigeria. Those guys were masquerading. They covered their face. They nearly choked that guy. They busted the whole 4 tires. They said, why must we put on this kind of t-shirts? Is this Obi? Is this Kwankwaso? Is this Tinubu or Atiku? Has he done anything for you? He said, no, sir. They bust the whole 4 tires. They were there and the road was lonely. You see, there's no more. Everybody should be very careful this time around. Know where you go, know the kind of cap you put on, know the kind of word you say in a public gathering. You don't know who is who, especially in the beer parlor, motor park, inside buses, public transportation. Close your mouth. When people comes up with certain topic, don't tell them that you are an introvert. Seal your mouth. Because you don't know what you will say that will lead you to your early grave. That guy, I thank God Almighty. I prayed for him. I said, God, I thank you that they did not shoot that guy. Anyway, we didn't know what happened beyond the camera. But they've suffered that guy. They nearly chopped that guy. Just for putting t-shirt to nothing. So you understand? What you are saying is that what awareness are Nigerians creating among ourselves to tell these people that enough is enough? Nothing. You still have some stupid, idiotic, animalistic intete. That one no be English. They come out in the public, they say, defend the APC, defend the Atiku, defend the Buhari. These people are multi-impactful. Aga akwapu na dustbin. They will be casted into the bin. But they don't know what they are doing. Are you listening to me? You have various persona non gratas among Nigerians. You have many foolish men. See, you are telling me that your opinion is Atiku. You are telling me that your opinion is APC. How do you feel? How is your family feeling? How is your mama in the village and papa in the village doing? Don't you go there and see them? It's written all over their faces that APC is not doing well. Yet you come to the camera and defend the APC. You are telling the whole world that APC is doing well. How much have you paid for Gary, a bag of Gary? How much? When did you buy a bag of rice? 6,500 last. Almost getting to 8 years now. Look at how Nigerians are suffering, yet we don't have sense. They don't have sense, I have sense. Among our youth, you have many of them that have gone astray. They are just following, follow, mumu rolling, yeye rolling. Wherever you go, I follow you. Is that a good way of life? You must go to a position or area that what does not negate life. An area does not negate life is the right place. An area that negates life, what is good? You go there, you are telling me it is your opinion. That is not the right way of opining. You are a foolish opinion maker. The number of people that are supporting APC and the rest of those political parties that have rubbish the economy of this country, infrastructural wise, social and the political wise.
We have the PDP,
let me tell you,
PDP
they
also.
are all the number of fools PDP they are among. Atiku is not right. Atiku has been living in Dubai. Atiku has been coming back every 4 years to Nigeria to contest election. He lives there. His home is UAE. He's not suffering anything we are suffering here. Listen, if Atiku has been here, he will know that Akara woman has now changed the price of Akara. He will actually know that Mudu, the rate of Gary is now more expensive than before. So Atiku is enjoying his life, coming back to tell you that he's going to handle the affairs of this country. No, he doesn't know the chemistry of Nigeria now as I'm talking to you too well. So what happened is that we are going to give somebody that knows the grassroots of politics, the grassroots of Nigerian situation. We don't give to people whose brain have gone. We don't give to people that fight when you say the truth. We don't give to people that are professional manipulators, manipulative, that is experts. No, people whose prowess is what? Doing good, doing the needful, attending to the poor, listening to God, listening to the preaching in the church, going to church and treat fellow Nigerians well. These are the set of people that we want. And I want to tell you, I'm not supporting Obi because I'm from southeastern Nigeria. I'm supporting Obi because of his past record and his antecedent when he was Anambra State governor. Let me tell you, I come out here to tell you, if you go for a place that negates good things, good, you are a bad man. If you go to a place that says good thing about you, I mean your opinion, if your opinion goes to a place or an area that says bad thing about you, you are a bad man. There's no need of missing our word,
Okay,
which will be blunt.
Thank you.
Blunt about this
Very
opinion of a thing. What is bad is bad. What is good is good. We have two things in life: death, life, bad, life. Death, life, bad and good. God and Satan. Everything is about two. You choose to know by yourself which area you belong. If you belong to the bad, you negate injustice. You negate quality. I mean,
Quality of life.
quality of life.
Thank you very much. With that, we have come to the end of the program this morning. Bystanders and newsstands. I'm Christian Chigo. Till tomorrow for another exciting edition of the program. Most of us are giving up on the situation we find ourselves in the country today. But until Nigerians are pushed to the wall, let me see what will happen if Nigerians will act. We have the election coming, so get your PVC, vote for the right candidates. You know the right candidate, vote for the right candidate. I'm Christian Chigo. Thanks for watching. Till tomorrow. Bye for now. God bless you.
Anyway, it's good. When Nigeria is good.